Hi everybody. I was going to go down and try to finish up my wood pile that I've got cut up down there. Get it finished, split up and stuff. There's a few long pieces in it, so I thought I'd take my little saw, Husqvarna 435. Thought about taking it down there with me and having it to cut up the long stuff. Oh, I'd say y'all are getting tired of the wood splitting videos, but I'm just trying to cover what I'm doing. Probably be back here in the shop. Wrong lid. Probably be back in the shop doing some projects soon. Having some problems with my 245 on the charging system. It is, I changed that alternator and everything, put a new battery in it. Well, my battery went dead again after it sat a while, and I've got a draw on my battery. And it seems like this alternator's charging too much, like it's overcharging. When it's running, like when I rev it up, it just pegs out the amp meter. So, I may have ordered the wrong alternator for it, I'm not sure. But I looked up the part number and I ordered the part number that's supposed to be for that tractor. This one said it's for a Massey Ferguson 245 when I ordered it, but I don't know. I don't know if maybe I damaged it with the old battery that was in there. If that battery was bad, maybe messed up the alternator where I'd run it with it. I don't know what's happened, but I don't know if that draw, if I'm losing, you know, if it's coming from the alternator zapping my battery. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna put that alternator on it. If that don't fix it, I'm gonna call Alan at P&P Farm Machinery and Repair. Ask him if he'll give me some advice on it. He's really good to help people out like that. I don't know if any of you live close to us. I'm sure you know Alan, who I'm talking about. They're a fine bunch to deal with, but may end up having to take it to him if I can't get it figured out. I'm not much on the electricals, but and I'm going to pull the hood and stuff off and maybe go ahead and change my radiator hoses. They're getting pretty bad shape. I think I've got what I need here. I'm going to check and make sure and try to get them changed before summertime. Do a little maintenance and repair on it. Kind of hate to dirty my shop up. It's looking so good after we cleaned it yesterday. But also, several of you has emailed me and sent me messages on Facebook and stuff recently, and I really appreciate that. They sent me some pictures of the tractors they have, trucks they've got. I really appreciate that. I enjoy that, hearing from you all. It feels special to me that you take the time out of your day to do that, and I will do my best to reply to you. If for some reason I don't, you know, something's happened. I mean, I'm going to, unless say it didn't go through or I didn't get it, something like that. Same way on the comments. Sometimes I don't see them all. They go to a spam folder or hold for review folder or something, and it's a long time before I see it. And sometimes I never see them. I don't know. I get little notifications on my email that I have got a comment from people, but then when I go to reply to them, it's not there. I don't know what happens. But anyways, I've got the Kubota outside, letting it warm up a little bit. I didn't park it in here last night. I'm going to do some rearranging on my parking situations outside with the tractors later. And try to keep from pulling in here during the winter where and tracking the mud in and stuff. I'll just pull stuff in here as I need to work on it. So I'm not going to park in here track mud in and stuff. Now we've got it cleaned up and straightened up a little bit. But we're gonna go get started. It's been real windy last night, and the ground kind of refroze too, but it's that wind has really dried this ground out a lot just since yesterday. It was extremely muddy, which it's still gonna be probably right here, but it's a lot better than it was. I'm gonna get this wood splitter moved and kind of repile my wood a little bit somehow, I guess, where it'll be a little easier to get to, and then start splitting on it. Alright, that's a mess. If I had this to do over, I'd have sawed that wood up right up there and pushed it up in that little hole instead of letting it all go down in here. But it happens, I guess. I'm gonna try to skim a little bit of this mud off. Can't hardly get around down here. It's scooting and sliding and stuff. It's a muddy. But anyways, I'm gonna try to skim a little bit of this top mud off, get my wood splitter set in, and get started. Be nice to have my grapple on here right now. Stop hoping I can pull them two out there, but they split apart on me. I doubt if I can get in the center of them. Got that, which there's some limbs out here holding me. Oh, I got it. Had to take my grapple off because I'm moving these pallets. Or these crates. I miss it. Well, not a good idea to be doing it one-handed either. Oh well. Chain, I think I'll hook to that. loading logs or moving logs with a set of forks, be careful about tilting them back too much this way, because that thing could come over the top of that buckboard and come down your loader arms on top of you, or on your hood or something, to either tear something up or hurt you bad. One, always keep them down enough to where they can't come over that backboard, or have a grapple on it. That's one reason I like my grapple, is because it's just safe. Dangerous moving logs without that. I know of two instances where people have let round bales flip back over top of a set of forks, or have them chained in a bucket trying to move them, and have it raised up too high and it flicked back on them. One time was on an open station tractor. Luckily there's two people there to get it off of them, and just kind of got bruised up. It was a small bale of hay. And the other one was on a cab tractor, raised it up and dropped it on the top of the cab, and it ended up knocking the interior, the headliner and stuff out of the cab and things. Luckily didn't break any of the glass out. Don't hardly see how it didn't. But you don't ever want to tilt your forks back like that. Moving hay, I'd recommend using a spear. So there's what it looks like now. Got the pile of wood all gone that I was working on, and got the mud all skimmed off and kind of covered up the scraps down in there. Got everything tapered off that direction. Hopefully the water will shed better than the way I had it before. Once it dries up a little bit one day, I'm going to come in and cut some ditches to try to turn the water from coming down off this hill down in here. But I want it to dry up a little bit before I do that. And I'll try to explain to you how to cut ditches and stuff with a rear scraper blade. I know y'all seen me do it a few times, but I'll try to go through setting it up and the best ways to approach cutting ditches and stuff when I do that. Go into some detail with it. But if y'all will, please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.